among the most exciting and important in tennis.
Charlie had this vision, he had this dream.
I grew up in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and went through high school in Puerto Rico and spent most of my time here in the island, and actually learned how to play tennis at the Caribe Hilton Hotel. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? A pretty good tennis player and a pretty successful one, but the day came that I felt that I could no longer perform to the way I wanted to perform, and so I had to make a decision to pretty much retire from the sport and to go out and do something else. And that was a really difficult time for me.
¿Cómo estamos? Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? Saludos, bienvenido. No, pasamos acá.
Bueno verte de nuevo, ¿cómo estás? Saludos, te felicito.
Para nosotros es un honor. Yo soy baloncelista, pero un tenista frustrado también. Tengo un backhand de pitusa. Así que vamos a pasar a la oficina, adelante. I think my fondest memories always have to be on the tennis court. There's nothing like playing on center court at Wimbledon, and every time you walked on that court at Wimbledon, I mean, you really get goosebumps. It was really inspiring, and basically it's those matches that I played at Wimbledon on center court. There were some that I won that I felt so elated. You really are on cloud nine when you win those matches, and there's some that I lost that were you felt like the end of the world had come to you. In 1967, I came very close. I felt I was going to actually win Wimbledon, and that's a tournament I always wanted to win, and I came pretty close, and I lost a heartbreaking match to a Brazilian tennis player, Thomas Koch, from Brazil. I lost to him 8-6 in the fifth set, and I felt that had I gotten through that match, I probably would have had a real good shot at winning Wimbledon that year. If I hadn't picked up the game of tennis, I'm not certain. You know, I never have thought about that that possibility. Certainly I probably
wouldn't have the family I have today. I wouldn't have the kids because it's a really hard question to answer. I never thought what else. My brother, Stanley, it's, we even though we're 4 years apart, when I get together with him, and now that we're doing this project together, it's really a treasure memory, and it's an extended treasure. It's not just one incident, it's not one event, it's really an extended treasure.
De los famosos de este país. No. Así que déjeme decirle que es un honor para nosotros tenerlo aquí.
El honor es mío.
Me lo había dicho Larry que venía para acá y que queríamos hacerle este humilde pero merecido homenaje.
No, pues muchas gracias.
Así que bienvenido Charlie, de verdad. Le hemos seguido toda, no para date you, pero desde chiquito, el nombre Charlie Pasarell es un household name en este país.
Bueno, gracias.
Encantado de verlo.
Aprovecho para que una manera felicite al campeón Charlie Pasarell.
Así que después de 18 títulos de sencillo, de haber sido miembro del Davis Cup, después de haber sido número 1 en los Estados Unidos en 1967, como dicho todos los senadores, después de haber desarrollado el tenis mundial, Puerto Rico se une a esta celebración de haber incluido como parte del Salón de la Fama del tenis. Así que le voy a pedir a mi compañero Alicia Hammer si me puede acompañar acá para hacerle un reconocimiento humilde, pero a la vez simbólico, del compañero Juan Zamora, a la compañera María Lourdes Santiago, a nombre de las delegaciones, para que juntos podamos hacer una entrega y obviamente queremos escuchar sus palabras. Una vez yo termine aquí, queremos escuchar sus palabras. Así que a nombre de todo el Senado de Puerto Rico, muchas felicidades y muchas gracias por estar con nosotros.
Larry, ¿dónde nos paramos? ¿Vamos aquí arriba? ¿Vamos arriba? Vamos. Echa el asiento para eso. Los senadores y ven Larry. Venga tú aquí si quieres, más cerca de Larry. Este es el homenaje.
Muchísimas gracias.
Muchas felicidades, muchas gracias.
Es un honor para mí estar aquí hoy. Me siento sumamente agradecido y orgulloso de recibir este reconocimiento que ustedes me otorgaron. Toda mi vida, como dijo el senador Larry, toda mi vida yo me he considerado como una persona muy afortunada. Tuve la gran fortuna de haber nacido en esta bella isla y de tener unos padres que me dieron un hogar lleno de amor, una buena educación, y me introducieron al deporte del tenis a una temprana edad. El deporte del tenis me ha brindado muchos privilegios y oportunidades. Por ejemplo, a través del tenis recibí una beca para estudiar en UCLA, la Universidad de California en Los Ángeles. También a través del tenis tuve la oportunidad de viajar por muchas partes del mundo, conociendo personas de distintas nacionalidades y culturas. También el tenis me enseñó mucho sobre el campo de la competencia y cómo competir en una forma honorable. Recuerdo bien la primera vez que yo jugué un partido en la cancha central de Wimbledon, considerada como la catedral del tenis. Al entrar a esa cancha, encima de la entrada, están inscritas estas palabras del poema If, de Rudyard Kipling. If you can meet with triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same. Estas palabras tuvieron un impacto grande en mí y nunca las olvidaré. También nunca olvidaré de lo que mi padre, Don Charlie, un gran atleta y competidor, nos enseñó a mí y a mi hermano Stanley sobre la competencia. Que en la competencia hay siempre un ganador y un perdedor, pero lo más importante es saber cómo celebrar las victorias con humildad y cómo aceptar las derrotas con elegancia y buen deportismo. Este ha sido el credo que yo traté de llevar en mi competencia por el mundo, siempre tratando de representar a mi familia y a Puerto Rico de una manera honorable. Este verano pasado, cuando me otorgaron el honor de ponerme en el pabellón internacional de la fama del tenis en Newport, Rhode Island, fue una ocasión especial y emocionante para mí, especialmente porque mis padres, Don Charlie y Doña Dora, de edades 95 y 92 respectivamente, pudieron estar presentes.
Did play against my father one time for the Caribe Hilton championships, club championship. I was 14, 15, and my father, you know, was towards the tail end of his tennis career, but he was still probably the best player, and probably the toughest tennis match I've ever played in my life, because you know, you don't want to lose. I want to win, but at the same time, I don't want to beat my father, you know, and I ended up winning the match in 3 sets, 3 close sets, and it was. I know my father, we cried after we finished the match. He cried and I cried, and I know my father was very proud that I did well, that I beat him, but I know he also didn't want to lose either. So it was really, dealing with those emotions was really an unbelievable experience.
Hoy también es otra ocasión especial y emocionante para mí. Aunque mis padres no pudieron estar aquí, sí presente está mi hermano y otros miembros de mi familia y amigos. Quiero entonces darles a todos ustedes, los miembros del Senado, mi sincero agradecimiento por este honor que me otorga hoy. Me siento muy honrado y bien orgulloso de ser un puertorriqueño. Gracias, que Dios me bendiga.
You know, I think I look back and I've said that I have really 2 careers in my life. One as a tennis player, and I think my legacy in the sport of tennis have been, as I mentioned, was building the tennis tournament at Indian Wells, which is considered the 5th major today, something I'm extremely proud. And equally important is being one of the 3 founders of the National Junior Tennis League, which continues to flourish and exposes the sport of tennis to a lot of children. It's still the biggest grassroots development program in the United States. So those 2 things, but the most important one is going to be here at Royal Isabella. And that, for my business career and for my giving back to the island of Puerto Rico, my bringing something back to my home, Puerto Rico. You know, Royal Isabella and Costa Isabella, it's going to be, I hope that this is both my brothers and my legacy. It's, we really want to be, as I said, the model community, the model development by which everybody else should be measured. And that's our objective. So we haven't achieved that yet, but we are on our way.
Charlie Pasarell has been heralded as a dreamer, all sports should be so lucky to have such a dreamer among their great leaders. For dreaming big and for having the passion, dedication, and work ethic to convert dreams into reality, tonight we salute Charlie Pasarell as one of the most impactful leaders our sport has ever known. And we honor him as a member of the International Tennis Hall of Fame.
Indeed, for me, the ultimate honor and recognition I can receive in the sport. Just imagine to be included in this hall among so many legends and outstanding individuals.
I've been very blessed. I've had a great life.